Okay, so these notes, right? I mean, these short notes, this seminar notes is like this. It's actually talk about the whole chapter 1. It's revising the whole chapter 1. So, but the question is not a lot. Okay, so you will see the presentation of the short notes is like this. Short notes, related latihan, short notes and then related latihan, short notes and latihan, and short notes and latihan. It goes like this. Right? It goes in this way. Okay, to let you know, yeah. And then you will have around the 40 questions of circle at the end of the latihan. And for the multiple choice, right, we won't do it in class because the answer is all provided at the bottom. Okay, so our aim of today is, if we have enough time, we will focus on all the writing part, which is your paper 2 part. All right, just to let you know a little bit, in your exam, okay, the format of the exam is what? Exam is like this. You will have kertas 1 and kertas 2. Paper 1, paper 2. Paper 1 is 40 question objective, all right, and it will 40 marks in the exam, all right. Paper 2 is split into bahagian A and bahagian B. Bahagian A is a compulsory question, and you will have 3 questions subjective. Each question, 20 marks. Okay, each of them, 20 marks. Okay, can. Now, and then for bahagian B, right, you got to choose 2 questions. You got to choose 2 questions. It will be so-called essay questions. Same, worth 20 each. So in total, the whole paper 2 is 100 marks. All right, can, yeah. Now, but in bahagian, what's the difference bahagian A and bahagian B? Bahagian A, right, normally they might have like 1 mark question, 2 marks question, 3, 4 marks question. Now, bahagian B normally is, they would have, okay, question 1, part A, B, C, part A, B, C, like that. Now, and bahagian B is higher chance that you see like a 9 marks question, 7 marks question, 6 marks questions. All right, we so-called essay questions. Now, let's look at the first one. Okay, now in most of the school, their exam only exam chapter 1. That's why we revise back the chapter 1. Now, chapter 1, the first thing you learn is the maksud. What is economy, right? Economy is actually a study that about, okay, if you forgot, you can write down somewhere else, okay? Now, the meaning of economy, when they ask you maksud economy, tarifkan economy, or maksud ilmu economy, right? The knowledge. You always remember 2 keywords, right? Economy is a study for us to see, observe how human deal with sumber ekonomi yang terhad. Limited resources, okay, to fulfill kehendak manusia yang tidak terhad. This is the keyword, all right? Now, and you found out why this sentence is not in the short notes, okay? It's because these parts, right, most of the time it will came out in multiple choice, okay? It will came out in multiple choice. If you want to look at the example questions, all right, show you an example, yeah? Now you can see, I mean, you can have a look on the example question, which is your page 10, you see. They might ask you in this way. Definisi economy or kajian economy, okay, or even masalah utama economy. But see, they can change all kind of way to ask you the question, but things that they want is always the same. They want what? They want the keyword where see people how to manage limited resources and to fulfill unlimited ones. Okay, Kenya, it's always see that how we deal with this kind of things. Okay, let me know if I'm too fast to you, yeah. If not, I will just continue. Now, so you can see, what is the keyword? Limited resource, unlimited ones. So you see, science practical, sorry, it's not a science practical, right? Satu kajian bagaimana manusia memenuhi kehendak yang tidak terhad. You see, this is a keyword. So this is correct. All right. But of course, in exam, right, if you found that, okay, B sounds right, then you look at C and D to double confirm. All right. And you see, part A, because they tell you it's a science practical, then wrong already. Okay. Because economy is a science social. Just to show you example, okay? So when they tell you science kekayaan, no such thing. All right. And then they say, bagaimana manusia bekerja sama untuk mencapai keperluan. Are we just to achieve keperluan, our needs? No, it's kehendak dan keperluan, both. That's why this is not very accurate. That's why your answer will be B. Okay. Now, see, in another way of asking is what kajian economy means. Oh, economy is actually test about what? Same. Find out your keyword, limited resource and unlimited ones, which is what? You see, sumber yang terhad, kehendak yang tidak terhad. Then this is your answers. All right. Now, see, some of the time they will be very obvious. Ilmu economy. Same, looking at the same key. Okay. So, do you mind to try question 4? What's the answer? See, they tell you economy is actually testing about human, how human do something. Which sentence, okay, that showing you sumber economy is limited? Any idea? Now, you can see, no. You see, question 4, right? They said, ilmu economy means they are still asking you, you are still looking at sumber yang terhad, kehendak yang tidak terhad. Now, you see, the part A is mengguna wang untuk meningkat tabungan. No, this is not related with the ilmu economy. You see, menimbangkan kehendak, balance your kehendak with ekonomi yang ada. Sumber ekonomi yang ada means limited loh. Terhad. Because you are using whatever you have now. Whatever you have is always limited. All right? Kenya. That's why your answer is B. All right? Now, you see, they have again, they ask you, ekonomi kajian tentang. Economy is test about what? You can try out question 5 as well. You see, we use limited resource, okay, to fulfill unlimited wants. So basically, economy is to look at how human memperuntuk sumber ekonomi. Okay, what is memperuntuk? Memperuntuk means they distribute. Okay, they allocate. How they allocate the sumber ekonomi. You see, they say bagaimana mengatasi masalah kos lepas. We don't menyelesai masalah kos lepas. We menyelesai masalah ekonomi. Alright. You see, tindakan manusia yang memenuhi kehendak yang terhad. Do you have limited ones? No. Okay. Kenya. That's why this 2 answer is not valid. Okay. Are you good? Now, let's go back to question 3. See, the main problem we are facing is what? See, the whole economy is studying about limited resource and unlimited ones. And this is also a problem we are facing now. Ekonomi yang terhad, kehendak yang tidak terhad. So do you realize whenever they ask you about, okay, kegiatan ask you about, okay, what is economy, what is ilmu economy about, always find the keyword like limited resource, or whichever sentence that bring you the meaning of limited resource, like sumber ekonomi yang ada, and then with what, kehendak yang tidak terhad, okay, or to fulfill your need, memenuhi keperluan, kehendak. Are you good? This is the first step, the one that related to meanings. Okay, can ya? Now, in the second part, we keep mention sumber economy is terhad, limited. All right, we keep mention that. Okay, limited resources is limited. Sumber economy is limited. Then what kind of sumber economy we have? Now, be aware, yeah? Sumber economy and faktor pengeluaran is the same thing. It's the same thing. They are the same. Okay, they are the same. So how many types of sumber economy we have? We have 4. 4 jenis. Okay, ya. The first one, tanah, land, modal, capitals, buruh, labor, usahawan, entrepreneurs. Okay, can ya? Yes, we said this is land, right? But be aware, it's not only land. They are talking about anything and everything that come from alam semula jadi. Okay, sumber anugerah dari alam semula jadi. Anugerah means what? Reward. It's a reward, natural reward, a gift from nature. Okay, a gift from nature. Okay, whenever things that come from nature, we will say that this is an tanah. Okay, a gift from nature, right? Definitely they are limited supply. Penawaran terhad. Okay, limited supply. When it is limited supplies means what? It gonna be expensive in future. Okay, semakin mahal, this is a further you can talk about, okay? Pada masa tepat. Why? Because limited supply. Okay, and they tell you, because this is a piece of land. Can I mobility tempat mobile? Do they have mobilities? Can I switch place? Can I switch place? No, I can't. But can I switch the usage? Yes, I can. If this I have a piece of land, I cannot move the land from KK to Pujong, but I can switch the use of the land. Like that's it. Originally, this piece of land I used to planting. Now I don't like to planting anymore. I can make it into a parking lot. I can switch it and build buildings and so on. All right, I can switch the usage. Now, what is the example of tanah? All kind of hasil hutan, all kind of sumber laut. It can be renewable resource, it can be non-renewable resource. All right. Now, you have the gift from nature. Definitely, the next you will have opposite things, which is what? Man-made things. Okay. So here, yeah, they say, what is modal? Capital. What is capital? Things that made by human, man-made. Alat ciptaan manusia. And we make it and use in guna dalam pengeluaran. Use in productions. Okay, use in productions. Example, what it is, like we have kilang, the factories, the jentera, the alat, the machines. All these are considered modal and also money. Okay, can. Now, how about the next, the third one? The third one is bureau. What is bureau? Bureau is labor. Labor force. Labor, people will work. Okay, what you mean work? Work is you contribute your energies, right? Sumbangan tenaga manusia. Okay, it can be tenaga physical, tenaga mental. You can using your physically, you work and you spend your physical energies, or you use your brain energies. All right, because you are a people, you are human, right? So you have the ability to switch place, mobility, geography. Same, you can also switch your job, change job, mobility bekerja. Okay, can ya? And buruh normally split into two. Okay, buruh mahir, buruh tidak mahir. The skilled labor and the unskilled labor. Okay, the skilled labor and the unskilled labor. Okay, now in the next one, usahawan. What is usahawan? The boss of the entrepreneur. Now, this is an individual. Normally, their job is to do what? Gabungkan faktor-faktor pengeluaran. Means what? They will combine the leftover sumber economy and help us to mengeluar barang dan perkhidmatan. Now, if you want to explain further, the faktor-faktor pengeluaran that they menggabungkan is what? Tanah. They menggabungkan modal. They menggabungkan buruh. Okay, but be aware because themselves is usahawan, so they don't gabungkan themselves. All right, why they want to gabungkan? Because they want to minimize the cost and memperoleh untung yang maximum. Minimize the cost and maximize the profit. All right. Now, normally, an usahawan, they must be what? Very creative. They must be innovative. They must be, okay, menghadap risiko, able to take risk. Okay, rajin, gigih, tidak mudah putus asa, and never give up. All right. Now, this is a short notes, but of course, in exam, how they ask you. Now, normally, they will give you maybe two pictures or two situations and ask you to differentiate or ask you to tell me the same similarity of the factor or explain about the factor. All right. Now, let me show you with the second question one. This is the very common one. They give you a picture. They ask you to explain the sumber economy. Okay, so you look at this picture. What do you think? This is what? This is tanah, buruh, usahawan, or modal. This is it. Tanah. Yes, this is an tanah. So your 4 marks. The first mark is you gotta tell me, this is an tanah. Okay, so exam you can write in sentence form, but don't write point form. Yeah, means you don't just tanah full stop. At least you tell me. Okay, sumber economy. Okay, wait. Let me adjust the handphone. So you got to tell me sumber economy di atas ialah tanah. Now, what is the characteristic of tanah? Now, you can explain in all kind of way. All right. Of course, I foresee that maybe all of us are the lazy people. So normally you won't choose the longest answer. All right. Can. So you can say what? Okay, so you can say sumber economy di atas ialah tanah. Full stop. All right. So you have a few ways, okay? Now you can tell me about the maksud of tanah. So you can say it. Okay, tanah merupakan sumber anugerah. Sumber anugerah daripada alam semula jadi. Can sumber ekonomi di atas sila tanah. One mark. And then tanah merupakan sumber alam semula jadi dari alam semula. Sumber anugerah dari alam semula jadi. One mark. And then further, you can say what? You can say, okay, sumber ekonomi ini tanah mah mempunyai penawaran yang terhad. Limited supply. Can or not? Yes, one mark. All right, of course, if you don't like, you feel that not enough marks, okay, we have 3 only. You can also tell me, okay, tanah, what happened? Tidak mempunyai mobility tempat. 1 marks. All right. So you see, 1 mark when you tell me this is an tanah. 2nd marks you tell me because they are sumber anugerah alam semula jadi. 3rd marks penawaran terhad. 4th marks tidak mempunyai mobility. Okay, can. Now, of course, your marks also can be like you tell me, contohnya, example, hasil hutan dan hasil laut. Okay, I gave you an extra marks to have a choice, okay, in case in exam, maybe you cannot remember the longest answer, then you have some others backup, right? Hasil laut. You will also get 1 mark for this. Of course, you can also tell me tidak mempunyai mobility, but they have mobility kegunaan. Okay, this is where your 4 marks come from. Okay. Let me know if you're done. Only we look at the second one here. Oh, done. What's your classmate? All of them lost. They so bad, they 抛弃你. Okay, so come back. I said let's move on. Okay, now this is the second layer levels, which is they compare. They ask you to compare. Now here, they say Encik Saleh hendak mengurus ladang pertanian di tanah milikan. Okay, means what? He owned a piece of land and he managed the plantation. So when he owned a land and he managed, so Encik Salah in this situation, he is what? As a boss, right? Mengurus, right? His boss. So he is usahawan. Okay, can ya? Okay. Now, other than that, you can say what? Encik Salah juga ditawar pekerjaan sebagai pengurus di syarikat penanaman kelapa sawit. Now, sebagai pengurus. Oh, he also worked as a worker in syarikat penanaman kelapa sawit. Work as a people, then he is what? Pes buruh. Okay. Okay, now most of the time they would like to give you two situations. So they will ask you perbezaan. Perbezaan difference. So you got to compare. Now, when they ask you differences, you gotta say, okay, first one is this. Wow, another one. Okay, so you will say, usahawan ialah blah blah blah, manakala bulo ialah blah blah blah. You must be like A, B, A, B, A, B compare. All right. But if they ask you bandingkan, if they use the word bandingkan, then it will be different. Bandingkan means you must tell me both bersamaan and perbezaan. Okay, both similarity and perbezaan. If question asks you bandingkan, okay, you must have at least one bersamaan or at least one perbezaan. Okay, you must have both. This is when question asks you bandingkan. Now, here, let's look at it. What's the difference between these two? So easy. You gotta say faktor pengeluaran. Okay, faktor pengeluaran yang terlibat di atas ialah usahawan dan buruh. Okay, so usahawan 1 mark, buruh 1 mark. After that, you got to compare, right? So you can tell me what? Oh, example, what is usahawan? What is usahawan? Usahawan is an individu that gabungkan faktor lain untuk keluaran. Right? So you can see it. Okay. Usahawan merupakan okay, individu yang menggabungkan faktor pengeluaran, okay, untuk mengeluar barang dan perkhidmatan. Okay, mengeluarkan barang dan perkhidmatan. FP means faktor pengeluarannya. Now, because you need to compare, so you got to tell me, manakala buruh ialah, okay, buruh is what? Buruh ialah sumbangan tenaga manusia. Contribute manpowers. Okay, tenaga manusia yang produktif. Tenaga manusia yang produktif dari segi fizikal, tenaga fizikal, dan tenaga mental. Okay, if you're able to write until here, see, your first mark is, you tell me, usahawan. Second mark is you tell me buruh. So basically, until here, if 4 marks is enough. Of course. What if in exam, you forgot about these two meanings? Is it mean that you cannot get full marks? No, you can get full marks as well. Come, let me teach you some. Because they just ask you difference, right? It's not a must to explain definition. All right, you can also tell me about what the mobilities. You can also tell me about other things. What's the different boss and workers? They will get different returns, right? So you can say it. Okay, I'm gonna split, okay, just to tell you. Now you can also explain about what? Okay, ganjaran, reward. Diterima oleh usahawan. Okay, as a boss, what is this? What is the reward they get? Ialah untung. Okay, manakala, okay, ganjaran buruh ialah upah. Okay, so usahawan, they will get untung, profit as a return. But worker, they will get saving, a salary as a reward. Understand? Good. Kenya. Okay, so this is your, you can also get 2 marks from here. Like you tell me usahawan get untung, buruh get upah. Okay. See him, let me know if you're done, only we move on, okay? Okay. Okay, now next. This one. Now the second part. We already know that, okay, what is sumber economy? And we have what? Sumber economy yang terhad, kehendak yang tidak terhad mah, right? Then we are facing one problem, which is masalah economy. Whenever question asks you masalah economy, you got to tell me what? Okay, first, who are they? Right? Your explain way is like, who are they? Siapa itu? And then, what is the kekurangan? You got to tell me. They are facing what scarcity? They are not enough what? What they have not enough. When they have not enough, they have to make choices. Pilihan. When they make choices, they got to let go something. Cost lepas. Okay? Kenya, this is a flow of explaining. Now, so in economy, we split all the people into 3 groups. All right? Isi rumah. Isi rumah normally is like a family or individual or a group of people, random group of peoples, right? We call it isi rumah. Then Frima is normally an organization that aim for money, or you can say untuk mengeluarkan barang, to come out something. Okay, how about kerajaan? Government. Government are what? Government is the one that have a law. They can intervene the law. They can strengthen the law. They can enforce the law. All right. All of them have kekurangan. But all of us, we are different party. So we have different kekurangan. Like a family, like individual, a very normal people. We lack of what? We lack of money. Okay. And the money that we lack of is pendapatan, income. Okay, income are limited. Okay, limited income. Can ya? Now, when we have limited income, so we cannot buy all the things we want. So what happened? We got to membuat pilihan. So how you make choices? You will always choose something that maximize your Okay, maximize your satisfaction. Kepuasan, satisfaction. Okay, whichever that make you satisfied. Okay, satisfied. Can ya? So you got to choose. When you choose already, the leftover, we call it yang kedua terbaik, will be sacrificed. Means you got to let go. Okay, you don't want to write the korban, you can write the lepas. It's the same thing. Being let go. Okay, Kenya, this is an individual. But now if you change, if you're a company, right? What you have not enough. You lack of what? You lack of sumber economy. You don't like to write sumber economy. You can also write faktor pengeluaran. All right, so you have a company because your resources is limited. So you cannot produce everything you want. So you got to choose. How you choose? Maximize untung. Whichever that bring you maximize profit. Then you will go for it. So the one that you let go is always second, bring you second, kedua terbaik. All right? Can ya? Now, and a country lack of hasil negara. Basically, it's also money lah. But the money, we call it hasil negara. So government cannot run all the project at the same time. They got to make choices. Membuat pilihan. So they will base on what? Whichever that bring kebajikan maximum. Maximize the, okay, they maximize the kebajikan, okay, the benefit. Okay, so they maximize the benefit, yeah. Now here. So what is the thing that they let go? Kebajikan yang kedua terbaik. All right. In exam, right? If this kind of question, how they gonna come out? They will always give you an situations. Like they will give you a situation and they ask you to explain. They will either tell you in this way, jelaskan concept. Or even they will be very, very straightforward. Sometimes they will be very straightforward. They will say, jelaskan masalah ekonomi di atas. Right? Sometimes they will very straightforward and tell you jelaskan masalah ekonomi di atas. But they are the same thing. All right. So they say dihadapi oleh unit ekonomi tersebut. So let's read the story. They said syarikat virus sendirian berhad. Okay, syarikat virus. Syarikat virus is what? It's a free mark. So your first marks come already when you tell me this is a free mark. And then they say, berhasrat mengeluarkan keluaran baharu dengan peruntukan 10 juta. So now what happened? He only have 10 juta kekurangan. What is this? Sumber ekonomi, or we can say faktor pengeluaran. All right. So they got to think of, okay, are they gonna produce machine melipat pakaian or machine basuh pinggan? All right. So basically, you got to tell me these two things. Total need 19.8 juta. So not enough. Not enough. Terpaksa membuat pilihan. Now, be careful already, yeah. Did this question tell you what they choose? No. Then you can further to give them example. Like if I choose A, then B will be cost of us. Like that. Okay. So let's write together, huh? So first you gotta say syarikat virus sendirian berhad merupakan free mark. Okay. Kenya. And then you got to tell me they are facing kekurangan faktor pengeluaran or kekurangan sumber ekonomi. All right. So we can see it. syarikat ini, okay, mengalami kekurangan sumber ekonomi, or you can write faktor pengeluaran. You can further a little bit, yaitu modal. Lack of money. Okay, modal. Can ya? And of course, can you further explain? Yes. Okay, so you can say kedua-dua mesin, okay, memerlu, okay, so you can say it, or you can tell like this, okay, syarikat ini hanya mempunyai 10 juta. This is an explain, proof that they are facing kekurangan, okay, they only have 10 millions untuk kedua-dua keluaran yang berjumlah 19.8 juta. So what happened? Syarikat ini terpaksa membuat pilihan. Now, how they membuat pilihan? They are a company. Company always prioritize profit. So syarikat ini terpaksa membuat pilihan berdasarkan, okay, mesin yang memaksimumkan keuntungan. Okay, of course you can also write berdasarkan keluaran yang memaksimumkan keuntungan. Okay, because they write machine, then I write machine. No? Now you explain already. Okay, they got to membuat pilihan based on maximize untungan, right? So you can further to tell me, okay, if, okay, jika, if I choose, okay, jika mesin melipat baju, sorry, melipat pakaian dipilih, being choose. So what happened? You can tell me, mesin basuh pinggan, mangkok yang membawa keuntungan yang kedua terbaik. Okay, why I didn't choose them? Must be they are not the best. They are second the best. They membawa keuntungan yang kedua terbaik. What happened? Terpaksa dikorban sebagai, sebagai cost lepas. Okay. So you must have the keywords of this. Like first you tell me this is a prima. They are facing kekurangan modal. Alright. They will membuat pilihan berdasarkan keuntungan. Okay, yang kedua terbaik will become cost lepas. Alright. Now, the answer that I gave you, right, is a 5 marks answer. The one with a sentence, with this sentence, okay, blah, 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 is actually have one more extra mark because you apply. Alright. See, you write first, let me know if you're done. Done. Oh, no. Okay, let's move on. Now, here, this is an example, right? So they give you another example, right? So you try to tell me. This one I don't write in full, okay? Now, see. So the first one, you got to tell me. They say, gambar ini menunjukkan satu unit ekonomi. Jelaskan konsep kekurangan, pilihan, kos lepas. So first of all, they tell you this is one of the unit economy. So first, what unit economy are they? Isi rumah. Yes. So the first one where you tell me, okay, on top here, this is isi rumah. So unit economy di atas ialah isi rumah. Second, isi rumah dia facing what? Menghadapi kekurangan. What is the kekurangan for isi rumah? We always have not enough. Terhad. What terhad? We, okay, you and me, we lack of what? Yes, pendapatan yang terhad. So, we need to membuat pilihan. Okay, now, because they gave you a pictures of house and car, right? So you can see it, you can further an example, plug in an example in it. You can say, we have limited income to membeli rumah dan kereta. So we got to membuat pilihan. We will make choices based on what? Berdasarkan okay, barang yang membawa kepuasan. Okay, kepuasan yang maksimum. Of course, you can also say berdasarkan okay, kepuasan yang membawa kepuasan yang maksimum also can. Now, so when we membuat pilihan already, then we will have kos lepas. Okay, kos lepas. What is kos lepas? Kos lepas must be what? This is isi rumah, right? Kepuasan yang kedua terbaik. Same. If this is a 5 marks question, plug in your example. So you can say, example, rumah dipilih. Then what happened? Kereta, okay, yang membawa kepuasan, yang kedua terbaik akan menjadi kos lepas. Okay, so your keyword will be membawa kepuasan, yang kedua terbaik. Okay, what happened? Dilepas sebagai kos lepas. This is a combination on how you get your 5 marks. So the red color word is actually a contour, and it worth 1 mark for that. Same, yeah. Let me know if you're done writing, only we move on. Okay. Yes, now, other than this, we have what? Next one. All right. After that, we learn KKP. What is KKP? Kerloop. Kerloop means curve. It's a line to show you what? Kemungkinan pengeluaran. To show you the hard maximum. Okay, the hard maximum. Tingkat pengeluaran yang dapat dicapai. The maximum production that I can achieve in an economy. We call it hard maximum. Now, of course, okay, this is an assumption. This is actually a concept. It is not going to happen in a real life because they tell you, andaian, we have some assumption while we are doing KKP. Okay, the assumption is first, we only produce two types of things in the economy. Okay, the economy have mencapai guna tenaga penuh. Means what? All the bureau are fully employed. Okay, full employment. Okay, full employment means everybody get a job. All right. Now, and then sumber ekonomi adalah tetap dan terhad, limited resources. Teknologi yang tetap, limited technology. Basically, KKP is they tell you with the limited resource, with the limited technology, the maximum that I can be done. Okay, the maximum that I can have. Okay. Now, in exam, they have a few way of asking you. First, they might give you 2 marks, 3 marks, ask you to tell me about andaian. And what is the assumptions? All right. Or they might ask you to draw graph, or they will give you some explain. Okay, ask you to explain about the graph. Now, here, yeah. Let me show you. Okay, the one that with a very easy one is where already? Here, question 9. They say, berikan andaian pembentukan kelompok kemungkinan pengeluaran. Okay, show me the assumptions. So how many assumptions we have? We have 4. So in exam, write how many assumptions depends on the marks. 1 marks, 1 assumption, 2 marks, 2, 3 marks, 3, 4 marks, 4. Okay, so what is the assumption again? We will only assume economy, okay, mencapai guna tenaga penuh. Alright, guna tenaga means label, the working labels. People were employed. Okay, people who have employed. Now, other than that, we will assume what? Economy only produce 2 things. Hanya mengeluarkan 2 jenis barang. Why must be 2 jenis barang? Because your graph only got 1 y-axis and 1 x-axis. There's no other place for the third thing, sorry. Can ya? Now, and then we will assume what? We will assume sumber ekonomi yang dimiliki adalah tetap dan terhad limited. All right. And yet, technology is also limited. Tingkat teknologi adalah tetap. Okay. Are you good? Yes. Now, see, other than this, they might come out the question like question 5. They gave you a tables and they ask you to plot the graph. Menggunakan kertas graph yang lukis keluk kemungkinan di atas. Now, yeah, they give you a scale or they said 2 cm mewakili 4 unit. So if they give me scale, I got to follow the scale. I mean, I got to, yeah, all right, follow the scale. Now, here. So they give me combination A, B, C, D, E, makanan, pakaian. We know our graph will have x-axis and y-axis. So which one should be in x-axis? Which one should be in y-axis? Remember, x-axis, right, always in a constant number. Like you see, 0 to 4 plus 4, right? 4 to 8 plus 4. 12 plus 4. 16 plus 4. Constant one. Then they are x-axis. Y-axis normally are not constant. Like you see, this is 1. This is 2. This is 4. This is 14. You see, it's not, okay? Okay, it's not constant. So this one will be y-axis. Okay, yeah, so we got to plot. Now, remember, always whatever keluk, you must write down title. Keluk kemungkinan pengeluaran. KKP. All right, and then underline. Okay. So later on, you draw your graph. Be aware, just to tell you, I know the graph here is very small. Actually, like this is 2 cm in real one if you use graph papers. We assume like that, okay? We assume like that. If not, you will have not enough space. All right. So you plot your y-axis. They said 2 represent 4, right? 2 cm equals to 4. So 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Okay. Now, why I draw until 24? Because my maximum number is 21. Okay. And then label it, download this is y-axis. Y-axis is pakaian, not barang. Sorry, pakaian. Don't forget to write down 1000 helai. All right. After that, your x-axis. Now, see 2 represent 4. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Okay, and then you write down this is makanan. 1000. Okay, after that you start to plot. When 0 makanan that time, we have 21. Okay, we have 21 pakaian. So we got to calculate, just in case you don't know how to calculate. So one big box is 4. Divide by 10 box. Each of the boxes . . each of the boxes, 0.4. Right? So you can see 20, 24, in the middle is 22. So where is 21? In the middle, half. So 1, 2, you plot in the half, in the middle. Okay, in the middle of 20 and 21. Okay, and then the second one, they tell you, this is A. B is what? B is 4 and 20. 4 makanan, 20 pakaian. Okay, and then 8 makanan, 18 pakaian. So this is B, this is C, and then 12 and 14. 16 and 0. Okay, I plot an extra. So this is donkey, this is E. All right, after that, freehand, try to freehand to connect the points. Okay, only KKP is freehand, okay. The leftover, you got to use ruler, yeah. Like this. If you're able to draw until here, you will get 5 marks. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, can. This is the first one. Let me know if you're done, yeah. Only we move on, okay? Okay, next, yeah. Other than drawing graph, the most common question they might ask is like this. They will ask you, okay, they will ask you like this. They will present to you, this is a keluk kemungkinan pengeluaran. Alright, and they say, berdasarkan raja di atas, jelaskan titik X. Now, ask you to explain about X. So the first one, you got to tell me X is inside or outside or on top of the curve. Outside. So your first marks, you should tell me they are outside of the curve. Right? You say, oh, okay, titik X berada di luar keluk. Okay, di luar keluk kemungkinan pengeluaran. It's outside. So it's outside means what? It's outside means what? Then you're gonna tell me, oh, it's outside means achievable or not achievable? You gotta tell me not achievable. So you can see it, okay? Titik X tidak dapat dicapai. Okay, tidak berupaya untuk mencapai pada masa ini. Currently not achievable. Or you can straight away to tell me titik I, titik X adalah ketidakberupayaan. Menunjukkan ketidakberupayaan. Okay? Ketidakberupayaan berlaku pada masa ini also can. Alright? Now, so why? Why is not achievable? You don't want to write this, you can also replace with tidak dapat dicapai. Why is not achievable? Is outside means not achievable. Why not achievable? Because not enough sumber, right? Hal ini kerana okay, sumber ekonomi okay, yang tidak cukup. And teknologi tidak cukup canggih. Not canggih enough. Tidak cukup canggih. Okay? Can. Now, if, right, outside, then definitely they can ask you inside. Right? If it's inside, this is your kelop and it is inside. They ask you, jelaskan keadaan kombinasi keluaran di titik B. So you got to tell me is inside means what? Is inside means what? Achievable or not achievable? Of course, inside is achievable, but good or bad? It's achievable, but it's not bad, not good. Why? Because this is my maximum. I didn't achieve my maximum. If I didn't go all out, I didn't achieve maximum, means I'm doing what? I'm wasting. All right. So see, the first mark you got to tell me they are inside the curve. So titik B berada di dalam keluk. Kemungkinan pengeluaran. Alright, it's inside. So, tidak cekap pengeluaran berlaku. Okay, why tidak cekap pengeluaran berlaku leh? Oh, because I didn't use goes all out loh and wastage. Pembaziran. Berlaku. Okay, why? Akibat sumber ekonomi tidak diguna dengan sepenuhnya. Okay. Alright, can ya? Or even you can tell me what pengangguran yang tinggi berlaku. What is pengangguran? Unemployed. Alright, this is your marks. Now, of course, most of the time, other than ask you like they are outside the curve, they are inside the curve. See, yeah, a lot of people, right? Because they rarely see this question in the latihan or even in SPM, but your school teacher like to come up this. They draw for you, they tell you A. Okay. Example, they ask you A and they ask you explain about A. If they ask you explain about A, then you got to tell me what. First, A is di atas kelup, on top of the kelup. On top of the kelup means what? Mencapai percakapan. Or you can say berada di tahap yang paling cekap. Why paling cekap? Because semua sumber ekonomi diguna dengan sepenuhnya. Or you can also tell me, or tiada pembaziran pada tahap ini. Okay, or even you can tell me guna tenaga penuh dicapai. Okay, this is if, okay, if the question come out is right on top the lines, right on top the lines. Okay. Can. Same, yeah, let me know if you're done, only we move on, okay? Let me have a look. We still have how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still have 9 more questions to go. Don't fall asleep first, yeah? Alright, done. Okay. Now, this one. You see, after that, we also learn what masalah asas economy. The basic problem we are facing. The basic problem means what? The abu. Apa, berapa, bagaimana, untuk siapa. Normally, how they gonna ask you, like maybe they will ask you, okay, tell me what they have achieved. They give you a situation, what they have achieved, or what they haven't achieved, or what they need to achieve. Just an example, you see, apa, berapa, bagaimana, untuk siapa. So you see, question 10, yeah, they will tell you like this. Maklumat berikut berkaitan dengan masalah asas ekonomi. Related to asas. Asas ABBU. Apa, berapa, bagaimana, untuk siapa. So, let's see. They say what? Terangkan 2 masalah asas yang perlu diselesaikan. Need to be solved. Need to mah. Solved already, haven't. So, we got to find out the one that haven't solved. So, here they tell you. Mak Bao merupakan pengkeluar mi kuning. Oh, they produce mi kuning. Mi kuning is what? Product. So we already solved the first problem. Apa hendak dikeluarkan. This is the apa lor. They come out mi kuning. And then they say, beliau ingin meluaskan pasarannya ke daerah lain di negeri selain. So originally, she only sold in Kuala Selangor. Now, expand the business. Expand the business, sell in more places. Sell in more places means what? They target more people. Okay? Kenya. So, they only solve upper. Then which one is perlu diselesaikan? Which one they haven't solved? They said they want to expand business. Did they tell you how much exactly they want to produce? No, they didn't. So the first problem they got to solve is berapa. Of course, did they tell you how they produce? How they produce? No, they didn't. So bagaimana? They only solve upper end, their target customer, the pasaran, right? So these two things never mentioned at all. Didn't mention at all means what? Unsolved. So you gotta tell me, oh, masalah yang perlu diselesaikan, right? So you can say, berapa hendak dikeluarkan perlu diselesaikan. But 4 marks, you need explanation. How leh? So you can tell me, either you tell me why they need to solve, or you tell me how they solve. So how we solve berapa? How we know how much we got to sell? We will base on the permintaan. So you can say, berapa hendak dikeluarkan perlu diselesai oleh makbau. Okay, oleh makbau. Makbau need to solve this question. How leh? You can say, dengan merujuk refer kepada permintaan based on supply masyarakat. Dan faktor pengeluaran yang diperuntuk. 2 marks. You tell me first they want to solve berapa, how they solve, refer to permintaan and faktor pengeluaran diperuntukkan. Now the second one is bagaimana, right? So you can see selain itu, bagaimana hendak dikeluarkan. Okay, juga perlu diselesai. Okay, oleh siapa? Oleh makbau. Okay, by makbau. Can ya? So how they solve bagaimana? Normally they will choose whatever that more efficient or more cheap. So same now you can say berdasarkan based on harga relative faktor atau teknik pengeluaran yang paling cepat. Okay. This is masalah asas. Apa, berapa, bagaimana, untuk siapa. So normally we will also still telling like how they solve the problem. So apa and berapa based on permintaan. Okay, bagaimana based on teknik yang paling cepat or harga. Pengeluar untuk siapa based on corak agihan pendapatan. Based on the income level. Okay, based on income levels. Okay. Let me know if you're done or we will move on, yeah? It's a long story at the bottom. Okay. Are you good? You're done. Okay. Now, next one, yeah. Here, this is the one that the part that very a lot of words, right? System economy. How many types of system economy we have? We have all kind. We have a lot of types, okay, but we only learn 3 types. The first type is what we call it pasaran bebas, or some of the country call it capitalist or even laissez-faire, but they are always refer to the same thing, okay, which is free markets, freedom, full of freedom. Are full of freedom. That's why when they ask you to explain about system economy bebas, right, you're gonna tell me who can own the factors or individu and swasta bebas memiliki. Right, they are bebas memiliki and bebas mengubah faktor. As long as mengikut undang-undang, they can do whatever, they can own whatever things. All right. But in perancangan pusat socialism. In a socialism or in a communist, do they have a rights? No. Who have the right? Kerajaan memilih semua faktor secara mutlak. We are no freedom. Okay. Now, you see, both of them is very extreme. One is what? Extremely freedom. One is extremely no freedom. That's why some of the country, they start to linear a bit. They came out a mixed economy, which is like Malaysia. Okay, we as a people, we are freedom. Okay, you are freedom to memiliki faktor, memiliki harta persendirian. Same, kerajaan also can memiliki. Okay, but for what? Untuk mengeluarkan barang apa? Now, countries come here to do what? Mengawal undang-undang. Okay, kerajaan. Kerajaan come here to memilih pengeluaran, mengawal undang-undang. Okay, can. Then who can menentu kehendak? Who can solve ABBU? In the freedom one, of course, freedom mah. Who do the production? Pengeluar dan pengguna. Okay, berhak membuat keputusan. We bebas membeli. Okay, pengeluar bebas memperuntukkan faktor pengeluar. Alright. In perancangan pusat, everything owned by kerajaan. Membuat segala keputusan. Okay. So they will control the peruntukan, faktor pengeluaran. They will control the agihan. Okay. They will allocate the resource. They will allocate the goods. Now in campuran, half lo, right? Campuran. We as a pengguna pengeluar, we membuat keputusan. Okay, kan ya? We berkuasa menentu permintaan. Pengeluar mengkeluar, bebas mengkeluar. Kerajaan in this situation membuat keputusan untuk barang awam. So you will realize in campuran they mention awam, barang awam. So government take part in barang awam only. Now, how about membuat pilihan? Who can make choices? Just now is who can own, who can make decision. Now who can make choices? All right, choice on what? Choice on barang dan pekerjaan. So you see, in bebas, we can membuat pilihan. You see, individu bebas memilih barang dan jenis pekerjaan. Prima memilih teknik. Then, perancangan pusat we don't have freedom. Okay, everything, you see, operasional tidak bebas, tidak bebas. Tidak bebas. Okay, tidak bebas mengguna teknik, tidak bebas mengguna faktor. No freedom at all. All right, then campuran mix right? You are free, we are free. Okay, you bebas memilih barang. Company bebas memilih teknik. Kerajaan control you using undang-undang. Of course, they also choose technique for barang ang. Okay, so you got to memorize a little bit. Like America, Hong Kong, they are pasaran bebas. Korea Utara, Cuba, they are perancangan pusat. Okay, Malaysia, Australia, they are campuran. Now, here, see exam, right? Sometimes they might be a bit like hebat like that. You see, they tell you maklumat berkaitan dengan tindakan kerajaan di negara Z. So they tell you, okay, below is government actions. So government do what? Campur tangan dalam activity. Okay, so government campur tangan to menjaminkan kebajikan. Okay, so they ask you, setujukah beri alasan? Are you agree with the statement on top, like government campur tangan in the activity to maintain or to protect the people's kebajikan, the benefit, to maintain the people's benefit? You agree or you are not agree? Be aware. Answer can be agree, answer can be not agree. As long as you can give a valid reason. Okay, so think of it. Like Malaysia, government campur tangan in the economy to maintain our kebajikan. Is it good or bad? Do you think this is a good thing? When government campur tangan. Are you agree? Government campur tangan. Yes. Okay, then you can tell me, oh, setuju. 1 mark. But we need to explain why we said we agree. When government campur tangan, then our benefit being protected. So when government campur tangan to produce what? Remember, government campur tangan is always to mengeluarkan barang awam. So, when they campur tangan, we get barang awam. Right? When they campur tangan, we get barang awam. So you can say, we agree because government mengeluarkan barang awam kepada masyarakat. So we able to study, we have education, we have hospitals, right? Now, other than that, 3 marks, we need 1 more. So government, when they campur tangan, what is the benefit? What is the benefit? You see, government is here to provide barang, right? So when they provide barang, they need worker, right? Right, they need worker. So you can see, kerajaan able to provide job law. Kerajaan memberi peluang pekerjaan kepada masyarakat. Now, is it a very K-back question? Actually, not really, because you can borrow is campur tangan. Right? Campur tangan, definitely they are campur, right? System economy campur, right? And in previously you learned before, okay, why government want to campur tangan, and that one will be your answer. They come out barang, they give job, and in your textbook you learn this as well, right? It can help us to close the gap. Okay, kerajaan, okay, membantu. We don't write membantu, okay? Mengkurangkan jurang pendapatan masyarakat. Okay, can ya? Now, of course, if you tell me tidak setuju, can. But from the tidak setuju perspective, maybe you got to think of the answer lah. Okay, but I'm not encourage you to write tidak setuju because tidak setuju, right? You got to find out a reason, a valid reason. All right, but because you haven't touched on that, so tidak setuju is a bit hard for you to write. Can ya? So let me know if you're done, then we move on to the next one, okay? In exam, be careful, yeah. Like this question, they are asking you, setuju ka? Are you agree, right? Yeah, are you agree? But some of the questions, they are like question 12, right? It's not the same story. Okay, why? You see, in question 12, right, they're asking you, they tell you, pembaruan ekonomi ini merupakan satu tindakan yang bijak. Berikan alasan. They didn't ask you wajah kah, okay, setuju kah. They just tell you a statement. A new economy is a smart action for the company, for the countries. Explain. So in this kind of question, right, must be careful. So you don't tell me you agree or you don't agree. Or bijak or tidak bijak. No. They tell you it's a bijak one. It's a smart way. And then you got to tell me why they are smart. Okay. Can ya? Right? So soalan 11, you done? You done, then we move on. Oh, yes, okay. Oh, by the way, I don't think I will finish all the questions. I guess I will roughly did until question 13 or 14, okay? Now, here, yeah, explain. So let's read the story first. They said, negara yang mengamal sistem ekonomi perancangan pusat. In the beginning, they are perancangan pusat. Telah melaksanakan pembaharuan ekonomi berasas pasaran. Now, berasas pasaran means what? Now, the new economy, they base on the market. Means what? They base on market. Everything look at the market. If everything depends on the market, what system it is? This is an system economy pasaran bebas. If they base on the market. All right. So they say, okay, they change. And now what happened? Oh, they berjaya menurunkan kemiskinan from 53 to 8.1. So they tell you this is a smart way. Why? Now, when countries move from perancangan pusat to pasaran bebas, and they tell you pasaran bebas is a smart way. So basically, you got to explain what? The kelebihan pasaran bebas. Tell me why it is so good. It's a smart way, prove me their kelebihan. All right. Now we learned before. Is it why kemiskinan will reduce? You can tell first. Yeah, pasaran bebas, what is the kelebihan? Kelebihan is because we have what? We have more chances to do business. So when people do business, people will become rich. All right. So you can say, oh, it's because pembaruan, the new economy able to give you what? Kebebasan yang luas. Okay, for what? Untuk melakukan kegiatan ekonomi. Okay, why? You can say how ini karena is because Okay, is because pengguna bebas memilih, okay, free to choose, dan pengeluar bebas mengeluarkan barang. Okay, free to come out, free to choose. How many marks are 4 marks? Okay, 2 marks here, right? Now, any other? Like you see, why they will become kemiskinan will be reduced because they efficient, right? So you can see kecekapan dalam penggunaan sumber. Okay, meningkat. It increases efficiency. Why? Simo, how ini kerana pengeluar, okay, the production, okay, the producer, what they will do? Okay, akan menggunakan they will use what? Sumber ekonomi secara optimum. Optimum means the best level. Why they want to use until the best level? To achieve minimum cost and maximum output. Untuk menghasil output maximum. Pada cost minimum. Okay. Hmm. Okay, then we move on. And the next one, you see, this kind of question, you see, they like to ask you, are you agree? So they tell you, okay, negara yang mengamal sistem ekonomi perancangan pusat seperti Korea Utara dikata kurang motivasi, intensif bekerja kuat, okay, serta mempunyai banyak kelemahan. Setujukah Anda? Okay, are you agree? Come. Are you agree that perancangan pusat have a lot of problem? Okay, just to tell you, if you say agree, okay, if you say agree, if you tell me setuju, okay, if you tell me setuju, yeah, properly, your explanations is gonna tell me kelemahan, how bad it is. Can yeah. If you tell me, okay, yeah, I agree, they have a lot of weaknesses, then you tell me about the weaknesses. Okay, you agree, then you tell me about the weaknesses. So what is the weaknesses for perancangan pusat? So the first weaknesses is what? No choice, because you have no freedom at all. All right. So you can say pilihan individu terhad. Okay, why? Kerana masyarakat. Tidak bebas membuat pilihan. It's not free, okay? It's not a freedom. They have no freedom on this. All right. Other than that, you can also tell me what they want. What they want 4 marks, right? So setuju 1 mark, 2 marks, explain 1 marks. So you got to give me 1 more point. All right. Other than that, you can also tell me that okay, risiko kesilapan. Okay, dalam membuat keputusan. Okay, lebih tinggi. Why they have higher risk? Because everything, okay, kerana segala all di keputusan ekonomi ditentu oleh pemerintah. Okay, if you tell me setuju, can your answer be tidak setuju? Yes. Okay, cannot. This is not a problem. Right? If you tell tidak setuju, then your explanation is gonna tell me about kebaikan or kelebihan. If you want to tell me tidak setuju, then you tell me about the benefit of, okay, the strong, right? The strong or the good things they have. Kelebihan. Can. So if you tell me kelebihan, what is the kelebihan for perancangan pusat? Government, right? So they care of what? Barang awam. So you can see it. Barang awam dan kebajikan diutamakan. Okay, if you just write either one because they ask you, are you agree? So your answer can only be agree or not agree. Okay. Of course, you can tell me what, oh, everybody seimbang. Agihan pendapatan yang seimbang. Why? Because everything, okay, diagi dengan serata. Semua barang dan perkhidmatan diagi secara rata. Right? Secara rata. And one more, you can also say what? Peruntukan sumber ke arah kebajikan. They care of the benefit. Right, yeah. And there's no right, no wrong one. You can setuju, you can tidak setuju. It doesn't matter, right? Now, and the next one. Question 14, properly I'm going to tell you how you answer, but I don't give you full answer. Because they said, negara berasas pasaran, based on pasaran. Based on pasaran means what? Pasaran bebas. And they tell you they have a lot of kelemahan dan kelebihan. Bincangkan. Bincangkan, okay, discuss. They didn't ask you to say, oh, agree or not agree. They have more kelebihan or more kelemahan. They just ask you to explain. So properly, both you got to say. You got to discuss both. You got to tell me what is the color behind, what is the color behind. You got to tell me two. No compare, no need compare. They just tell you to explain, discuss. So you got to tell me, oh, color behind, how much, color behind, what it is. So you got to explain both. 6 marks properly will be 3 each. Okay, properly will be 3 each. Okay. Now, this one, I remember we did it, I think, half in the class. So what is the benefit, what is the kebaikan for pasaran bebas? Of course, previously. Yes, you have a freedom, right? So you can say kepuasan dapat di maksimum kan. Okay, and then we have a lot of business kebebasan yang luas. Okay, kebebasan yang luas untuk melakukan kegiatan ekonomi. Why? You can say that, oh, because we bebas memilih. Hal ini kerana pengguna bebas memilih. And pengeluar bebas mengeluarkan barang dan berkhidmat. All right. Now, how about weaknesses? What is the weaknesses in pasaran bebas? The bad thing. Bad thing is income is not balanced. Agihan pendapatan tidak setara. Okay. Then what happened? The gap will be bigger. Jurang pendapatan, golongan kaya dan miskin, semakin besar, getting bigger and bigger. And one more, you can say what? Risiko kesilapan is for perancangan pusat. Pasaran bebas, right? The bad thing is the negative effects, yeah, is what we have kesan luaran negatif. Seperti pencemaran. Normally, they were facing all these problems. Okay, pollutions. Let me know if you're done writing, yeah? Are you good? I think I will stop here. Okay, I think I will stop here, yeah.